Hey, welcome back. This is Rick Garza with the Professional Sales Athlete, where we talk about the character, the habits, and the life of a professional sales athlete. I want to continue on from the last couple of episodes of season 2, where we've been kind of focusing in on declaration number 3, which talks about being a person of character. I declare that I am a person of character. And you see, character is such a critical part of anything that we do, because it will reveal who we really are, and it will show to yourself at least who you are when you think no one is watching. Fact is, God sees everything, so someone is always watching, so it's a good way of holding yourself accountable. But in the practical world of working in a corporate environment or working for a leadership and management of an organization, one of the character traits that's really important and is critical to any long-term success is this definition of flexibility. You see, flexibility is not setting my affections on plans or places that could be changed by those whom I am serving. You see, you and I have plans and places we want to be, plans we want to achieve, places we want to get to. But when we are in a position of a servant, whether that's being a sales rep, a channel manager, a director, any kind of role within an organization, you're reporting to someone who has authority to direct where you should be going. And the opposite of flexibility is resistance. And so if you're flexible and your leadership gives you direction that is different to what you want to accomplish or where you want to be, the opportunity for resistance comes in, and it will show itself if you are not careful. And that resistance is by going against the direction of your leadership. And as long as they're not telling you to do something illegal, immoral, or unethical, then you're under their authority, and it's critical to believe that they're doing it for your best and the best of the organization. And by doing that, it allows you opportunity to really take advantage of another character trait known as creativity. And I'll give you a real good example of a situation where there was a reshuffling of the organization. I was brought into a new sales team. I had in my mind places I wanted to be and things I wanted to accomplish, plans that I had. And I still recall meeting with my leadership and explaining why I needed this position and why I deserved that position. Well, I was quickly told by my leadership, that's good to know, but we need you in this position. And this position was in developing something that had not been done before, and that was creating some form of relationship management with our existing customer base. Previously, it had been done by the one individual. You sold them, you maintained the relationship and the projects, and it became pretty cumbersome. Net result is they needed someone who really nurtured, who took care of that account, but in a way that was different. I was directed to take on that role, but I decided to add some creativity. I accepted the challenge by my leadership, and I did not provide any resistance once I knew that's what I needed to do. And I began to ask myself, how could I do things differently and achieve the results that my leadership wanted? And the net result is we created a group of regularly scheduled meetings of an association. There had always been an international association, but had never been a local or regional. So we started meeting once a month. I added an informal board of customers who were willing to support me. We met on a monthly basis. We started to bring in guest speakers, which brought in better attendance, which allowed us to create a very exciting environment and allowed me to reach out to 30 to 40, sometimes 60 customers at one time on a monthly basis and build the momentum and the excitement of what that was doing for them and how it was also helping them begin to network outside of where they normally would in their work environment. The net result is, by being flexible, I not only met the requirements and the expectations of my leadership, I also set a higher standard of not only being flexible, but being creative in how to serve those that I am working for. And the net result, sales went up, relationships grew, I became better at managing a larger set of accounts in a shorter amount of time in a more effective way, and new opportunities came my way because of it. So the question I have is, are you being resistant to change? And you'll know by how it makes you feel inside. Once you've recognized that and accept that what you're being asked to do may be different than your plans or the places you wanted to go, but you're willing to accept it, then all of a sudden your mind opens up, and as a professional sales athlete, your job is to win, but win in a way that everybody wins. So I challenge you today, be flexible, and in the flexibility, be creative, and watch what happens to you as a professional sales athlete, and you go make that sale happen. Hope you're enjoying these messages. Please forward them on to others, share them, and more importantly, apply them not only in your work environment, but in your family, in your social, and in your church. Take care and God bless. Bye-bye.